They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. The Judicial's long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the Florida Gators offense will go to work first. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against candidly an overmatched opponent, but hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup, but this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great... But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Let's see what they've got on second down. To the air, it's flag way. It's complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. On the ground, it's ball. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot if you're RB1 in this offense, but this dude shows you why. Speed and playmaking ability all day long.
He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Can they salvage the drive by converting on third and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. Why not time to get it in? Touchdown, Florida! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They're on the board first here in the season opener. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The Judicial's offense has the ball for the first time. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games open.
Breaks into the open. Got the first down and still on his feet. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Dude, he's already picked up 46 yards rushing for him now, and that is a way to make your presence felt in the early part of the season. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They try to get it outside on the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative if they're going to win.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Judicials will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. Offense working from the pistol. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play action fake. Catch in the middle. It's ball.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Caught close to the marker, it's Jackson. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down. Here up. Oh, he's got some space. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Escapes trouble. Steps away to find some room. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! Fit it in the window for the score.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Judicials can really attack on this 2nd and short. Just feeds the running back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. And the Judicials will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. A low line drive and not his best work. And the returner is stopped. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Guys, let's chat about Florida. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that, might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Fires to the big fella. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Gators are marching down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. So now it's 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. The sure hands, it's Sturdivant. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. This defense might be reeling after those last 2, and now facing 1st and goal. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Gets it out quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense has been able to force a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't. Into the house. Touchdown, Florida!
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Sends it back in motion. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Judicials are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Judicials send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here comes the option. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. The Judicials want to crank the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Slings it. Working that left side. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. On the move, he fires. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Catch in the middle. It's Sturdivant. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Second down coming up. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. He rifles one deep to the left. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're scaring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Jackson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Livingston. Gets it inside the 40. Brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Never a doubt. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. The Gators will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the court.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The Judicials decide to punt it away. It's blocked. He couldn't get it away. And after all of that, they'll take over inside their own 30-yard line.
And you got to give the special teams coach a lot of credit. He's been game planning this all week long. something on film that made him believe they might be able to get some push and get some penetration right up the middle of the field, and it worked. A huge play on the block punt.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Florida! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll pull it on the read. He'll pitch it. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete to the left. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
He now has 84 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. With jet sweep pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Now the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. They'll run the option. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Toss sweep to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's O'Neal. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Judicials will punt this one away. Now don't forget, I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. He'll sneak in and try to surge forward. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to pass, it's Flagway. Got it on the outside, it's Clark. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gator! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Aggies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to UTEP. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Judicials are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Judicials will call on their punt team. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. And the returner will be knocked down. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. That one comes out hot down the right side.
Well, this defense was ready for go bucks. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Fires to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached a break. It's Florida with the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. They'll leave it with him. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Quick pass on the jet motion. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Gets the back moving. Goes to the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. On the option. He'll keep it himself. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Throws to the tight end. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking a deep shot. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one is gone. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation.